Hi everyone, welcome to the Villa Park podcast, the Bodymoor Bulletin. It's me, Kev, here to give you a quick update on all the latest Villa news. And well, where better to start than an absolutely unbelievable evening for Aston Villa women. Huge congratulations from everyone here at the Villa Park pub. I'm sure all Villa fans around the world will be delighted to see that Aston Villa women got a fantastic result last night in the Women's FA Cup. Now, you might think I'm actually making this up, but I'm not. Aston Villa won an FA Cup game after 8 consecutive defeats in the third round of the Cup for the men's team. Aston Villa ladies have got to the FA Cup semi-final with a huge win over Manchester City women. I was lucky enough to be there. It was an absolutely fantastic atmosphere, and it's actually a historic event because it's the first time in history that Villa's women have reached the semi-finals of the Women's FA Cup. So these ladies are history makers. So well done, everybody. Also, a great point to make. Tom Gary, who's the women's football reporter for the Telegraph, tweeted that Villa's win here is the first time since 2013 that Man City ladies have either not won the cup or been beaten by Chelsea in the cup. So in 10 years, you can see the caliber of opposition that's needed to beat them, or they've either won it. So it shows you what a significant result this is. And look, absolute kudos and credit to this lady, Carla Ward. It was her 50th game in charge last night for Villa's women. And what an experience she must have had. They're 5th in the league. They are on an unbelievable unbeaten run, and they've just got to the semi-final of the Cup and Wembley bound. So it was just brilliant. It went to extra time. I didn't factor that in when I decided to get my kids' tickets fairly last minute. That on night before a school day, we'd be having a late night, but it was thoroughly worth it. And of course, it was this lady here, Rachel Daly, who got the winner in extra time after Villa were pegged back in normal time. So look, what more to say about this team? I'm just really excited to see where they could get to because the performances this season have been brilliant. Some absolute star players in the team. Rachel Corsie got the first goal. You got star performances and players all around from Staniforth to Nobbs. Obviously, Kenza Darley's been doing great. So yeah, it's just been a really great to see the women's team. And of course, that was on the back of, we did if you haven't seen it yet, we did a post-match preview show of the Bournemouth game. If you haven't seen it yet, what a great result that was for Aston Villa. And all masterminded by this man, Mr. Unai Emery. So I'll just have a little bit of a chat about Unai. Before I do that, if you're not already subscribed to the show, we'd really love it if you could click that subscribe button and also give this video a like. It helps more people find us. We are pushing now 1,100 subscribers after only going with the channel now since probably August, September last year. So any support you can show us would be greatly appreciated. So yeah, back to this man, Mr. Unai Emery. What an absolute unbelievable transformation Aston Villa have had. Some stats for you. We only got 27 points from Steven Gerrard's last 25 games, and we've taken 26 points, so just one less from only 13 games under Emery. So it's pretty much doubling the points tally we got, which is absolutely brilliant. Since he took over at Villa Park in November, only 4 Premier League clubs have accumulated more points than the Villains. Arsenal with 35, Man City 32, Brentford, fantastic for them on 27, Man United 27, and then Liverpool and Villa have taken 26 points in that time. What an unbelievable turnaround that has been. What do you think, guys? What are your thoughts on Emery's impact? It's been 4 unbeaten now in the Premier League, and only 1 goal conceded, and that was a very soft penalty at West Ham. I'm sure you'll all agree. We've scored in every Premier League game under Unai. I think we're the only Premier League team to score in every game this year. And I mean, it feels like Bournemouth's performance as well was probably the most complete performance we've had under Unai. So what do you reckon? What are your thoughts? Let us know how you feel about the Unai Emery revolution. Is it a new manager bounce extending, or is it, as I certainly feel it is it a real sign of just what a great coach he is? Just a final couple of things to discuss. There's been some transfer links. I'm not sure if you've seen this one, but Romelu Lukaku has been linked to Villa. Might be a bit of a long shot, but the transfer guru himself, Fabrizio Romano, recently confirmed Chelsea are looking to sign a new striker and don't think they want Lukaku for next season. So we've been linked with Romelu. What do you think? Would that work with Watkins? What would it mean for Ollie Watkins if we signed someone like Lukaku? Would you welcome his arrival? He's not had the best of time, obviously, at Chelsea since his huge 97.5 million move in 2021. And I mean, he's still a decent age. I think he's about 30 years old. So would you welcome him at Villa Park? Let me know your thoughts. We've also been linked with Pedro Goncalves. He scored a superb goal against Arsenal in the Europa League last week. He's a wide player with a rumoured £80 million release clause. But what a season. He's had involved in 25 goals, 17 goals, 9 assists this season. Certainly way better output than some of the wingers we've had in recent times. So again, let us know your thoughts on what you think about that. Also, some other ongoing links to Tammy Abraham and even Ivan Toney I saw today. Ivan Toney, I think he'd be a great signing for Aston Villa. Villa seem to like doing business with Brentford in recent times. So what do you reckon? Are there any players you think that you'd like us to be bringing in? What areas of the team do you think that we need to be strengthening in? I think we can all probably assume that he's going to be bringing in another forward, because obviously we're a bit light since Danny Ings has gone. But what a wide player. Do you think we need another creative midfielder? The centre halves, are you happy with Mings and Konza and Carlos and Chambers? I think it's going to be an interesting time in the summer for Aston Villa, and what we do in terms of the transfers, I think is very, very exciting. So let me know your thoughts on what you think Aston Villa should do. That's it for me. That's basically the update on the latest Villa news. We will certainly be back with more content over the international break. Obviously, it's a chance for Villa's players, particularly a lot of the English Villa players, to certainly relax and recuperate. So, yeah, all that's left for me to say is, remember, we'll follow the Villa and watch this space for new content coming. I think it's going to be hopefully a great chance for Aston Villa to really work with the players, and for us to really hopefully get a fantastic performance against Chelsea coming up. So see you next time, guys.